Hi guys, welcome to Quickdraw Mods. My name is Kirk, and we're going to be showing off for you today the new Painkiller rapid fire mod from Quickdraw Mods, Quickdraw technology. Just going to basically run through how the Painkiller works. It's a very simple rapid fire mod. It's not that comprehensive. There's actually going to be a lot of options with these SKUs. We're going to offer 3 different models. We're going to offer the Painkiller Lite, which will be 11 or 12 modes depending on which feature you want with it. We're going to be offering Painkiller Multi, which will be a full solution. It'll have programmable modes, it'll have hard-coded modes, and you'll also be able to choose from 1 of 4 special options: drop shot, jump shot, sniper's breath, or jitter, and those will be options on the multi. And then Painkiller Pro, which will be the Painkiller Multi, and will also offer all the options that the Multi has in one mod, which will be jitter, drop shot, jump shot, and sniper's breath, all in one mod. So let me give you a brief demonstration on how the mod works. Here we got a standard rapid fire controller. This has the Painkiller Pro installed in it. I'm going to turn it on. And I kind of mix the lights up so that you guys can get an idea of how this works. Just like any of the Quickdraw mods, rapid fire mods that we have come out with in the past, this rapid fire solution again changes with the sync button. And you click it once, you're in mode 1. You click it again, you're in mode 2, mode 3, mode 4, mode 5, mode 6, mode 7, mode 8, mode 9, mode 10, mode 11, mode 12, mode 13, mode 14, mode 15, mode 16, mode 17, mode 18, mode 19, mode 20, mode 21. And again, back to off. Of course, just like our previous rapid fire technology products, no matter what mode you're in, you could always just hold down the left trigger and press the sync button, and you're automatically out of the mode. You can also left trigger sync to go right back into the mode you were in. Also, you don't have to. You can just turn it off and again start in mode 1 if you wish. The first 5 modes are programmable. By default, they're all set to 7.2 shots per second. The first mode is a right trigger rapid fire. The second mode is a dual trigger on single trigger rapid fire programmable. So you press the right trigger, and if you're dual wielding weapons, it's the same as pulling both triggers at the same time. The third mode is an independent right trigger, left trigger rapid fire for those who are dual wielding but want to use each gun separately. The fourth programmable mode is a 3-shot burst. And what's cool about the 3-shot burst is you could actually set it up really fast. And once you get beyond the threshold of how fast you can shoot in certain games, it'll actually continue to work at maximum shot rate but drop your shots per second. So your 3-shot burst can become a 2-shot burst if you set it high enough. And then the last programmable mode, mode 5, is a 5-shot burst. And again, depending on how high you set it, you can drop it to 4 shots or even 3 shots, but you can't go any lower than that. We do set a threshold rate of 50 shots per second. So I also want to go over the pro portion of this mod, but first let's just deal with the programmables. So I'm going to turn the mod off, and now I'm going to go back into mode 1. Let's go to mode 2, which is dual trigger on single trigger rapid fire, and let me show you how to set the shots per second. You basically hold down the left trigger and you press the start button. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2. Now if you noticed, it blinks 7 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Brief pause, and then it gets 2 quick flashes. That indicates 7.2 shots per second. To go up a shot per second, just press the right trigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. So now we're at 8.2 shots per second. If you want to change the dot or the tenths of a shot per second, you click the sync button. 3, 4, 5. Six, 7, 8, 9, back to 0. So now we have no tenths. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No quick blinks, and notice it stays off longer, so that means you're now at 8 shots per second. The threshold that you can go down to is 2 shots per second. One, 2. You can't go any lower than 2 shots per second. Obviously, 1 shot a second is the same as no rapid fire at all. And you can go up most of these to about 30 shots per second. Though you can go higher, certain games will accept it. The Call of Duty series with full shots per second is usually pretty effective, between 8 and 18 shots per second. But it all depends on the weapon. So, let me show you how to save the mode. Let's say we're at 2 shots per second. Let's go to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. Back to the default setting of 7.2. Now, hold the start button again and press the right trigger and it saves it. You'll notice that it's no longer blinking and you're back at the dual trigger on single trigger rapid fire mode, or mode 2 in this case. And it works the same way for any of the first 5 programmable modes. Very, very simple. That's Painkiller Multi. That's basically how the mod works. You'll have 22 modes with our default model, which comes with Jitter. If you decide that Jitter's not for you, and you don't want to go with the Pro version, and you would like to swap for Jump Shot or Drop Shot or Sniper's Breath, you'll have 21 modes. On the Pro model is Painkiller Multi with Sniper's Breath. That way we can keep the Sniper's portion on the main chip, and we add a secondary add-on chip, which we can do 2 different ways. We can either add a button to the back of your controller. For those of you that want to keep your controller stealth, you'll notice that this controller does not have any button added to it anywhere. We include a secondary macro to turn on the secondary chip that has all the other modes that you don't get when you buy Painkiller Multi with the default option or the option that you choose. So if you buy Painkiller Multi and you get it with Jitter, then you do not get Drop Shot, you do not get Jump Shot, and you do not get Sniper's Breath. If you buy it with Sniper's Breath, then obviously you're not going to get Jitter, Jump Shot, or Drop Shot. So if you want them all in one mod, you have to go with Painkiller Pro. Painkiller Pro, the secondary chip, will have 5 modes. Those 5 modes will be Jump Shot with Rapid Fire, Drop Shot with Rapid Fire, Jitter 20 shots per second, and Jitter 25 shots per second. So, on the Painkiller Pro that we have installed on this controller, since we're big on Call of Duty, and a lot of first-person shooters out there don't really utilize the select button in-game except to bring up the HUD. You could still press the select button and you can continue to play, and all it will do is bring up your statistics in match of how many kills, how many deaths, so on and so forth. So if you don't want that extra button in the back and you want to use the macro to switch modes, this will not interfere with your gameplay. It'll be very, very simple to enable these 5 modes. Obviously, your primary chip needs to be off. They don't work together. And you just hold down your right trigger and you press the back button, and it will turn on mode 1, which in this case is jump shot with rapid fire. Then we have mode 2, which is drop shot, standard drop shot. So if you're using a automatic weapon, it will automatically fire and drop you. If you're using a single shot weapon like a pistol, it will fire 1 shot and drop you to the floor at the same time. And then we have our third mode, which is drop shot with rapid fire. So for those of you that are using pistols or the FAL or anything like that, that is a semi-automatic weapon that you want rapid fire for, you now have drop shot and rapid fire in this mode. Mode 4 is Jitter at 20 shots per second. It's pretty effective across all the Call of Duty games. It's set at a standard rate so that it is consistent with all 3-shot burst weapons across all the first-person shooter games that we've tested. It is a standard YY Jitter. And then our last mode is a 25-shot, and that seems to be the house favorite. This seems to be the speed that is just right for Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops. And I am sure with Modern Warfare 3 around the corner, it will be the preferred speed for that game as well. Now, since there's only 5 modes on the secondary chip for Painkiller Pro, you do have to cycle through the 5 of them if you want to get back to off. But that should be pretty simple. For those of you that don't like the right trigger back, again, we can add a button to the back of your controller, and that button can be used for the secondary. And I believe that's pretty much everything you need to know about how the new Painkiller Rapid Fire mod works. There you have it. My name's Kirk. Thank you very much for watching, and we hope to see you very soon. Thanks for watching.